EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston. Tonight, the Boston Celtics playing host to the LA Clippers. The opening tip won by the Celtics, and we're underway in the Garden. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not going down here. Beverly into the front court. Looking to make something happen. It's good for three.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Walker goes to the left side. Hayward. His first effort off the mark. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Missed his first, that one goes.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Leonard to Paul George. Has a chance. The shot by George won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
To Leonard. Flushes it home.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
To Walker. Passed it off. From the outside, no good. To Leonard. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
And Gordon Hayward knocks down a wide open look.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Not that time. Brown with it up top. He'll run the offense. To Cantor. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Shot by Leonard won't go. To Cantor. And his Cantor above the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The assist from number 0, Jason Tatum.
George. Tough shot. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
He made his first effort, but not that time. To Cantor. Tatum. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Paul George. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Clippers have got it. To George. Big stuff and a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
These are missed opportunities. When a guy puts his head down, the help defender closest to the ball, you need to get your hand and scrape inside there. If he has his head down, he can't see you coming from the blind side.
To Cantor. And it's Cantor. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard off the mark. Surveys the floor. Hayward. Not that time. He misses. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Gets it in the right corner. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Nice pass to set things up. Oh, emphatic slam.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Fires the three. Well defended. Terrific vision. Hayward buries it on the catch and shoot.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Deep left corner. George, yes.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Tatum. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
That'll do it for the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. No good. Defense catching a break there. Gets it in the left corner. Trying to cash in. Off the assist.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Williams across the timeline. Leads a bucket. Paul George. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Layup goes down. Well done.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Nothing going here on that drive. Another chance. To Marcus Smart. 4-3. Good for 3.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Beverly. Williams to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's 3 for 7.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Jaylen Brown. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
You know, Ed, so many times we see people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Visit our team website for more details.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Into the game for
Leonard. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Hayward, that's how it's done. He's now 4 for 6.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Short jumper off the mark. To Kemba Walker. Tatum. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Jaylen Brown. And he finishes at the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Rises for the slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
The assist from number 11, Cantor.
To George. Tough make through traffic. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Hayward to Cantor. Tatum. Shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, Ed.
Count the basket.
4-2. The assist from...
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers.
Celtics ball.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 20.
We've hit the break. It's the Celtics out in front. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Clippers have the basketball. Leonard buries it.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. 2-point advantage. Couple of cracks at the line now.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Kemba Walker, couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Throws it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Cantor. Rocking the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
To Walker. Beyond the arc for three. And Gordon Hayward, zero hesitation as he knocks it down for three.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
And knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Walker into the front court. The lead is 2. Nothing going here on that drive. And Jay, they call the foul.
A simple touch foul.
Walker. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Well, you can't do that.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Stepping in for Boston, number 7,
Hayward.
subbing in for
To Kemba Walker from long range. Man, Kemba Walker, muscle memory put to good use there.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Celtics have it. Walker to Hayward. Takes stock of the floor. Has a look. And it's Cantor. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. It's back to a 5-point game. To Hayward. To Cantor. Nice pass to set things up.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Leonard. Shot from the lane won't go. Hayward. Tough shot. He hits.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
George, and 2 points to the board.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Goes to the right side. Lets it fly from long range and drains it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard. He was all over him.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And And a throwdown. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
And his canter above the rim.
An easy two, get back on defense.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Jason Tatum has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 82%. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. George to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. He engulfed him that time. Screen coming. To Walker. Boston with 4 to shoot. Straight on 3. At the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. 3 quarters down. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. It's the Celtics with the ball as we start this 4th quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the 3rd quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
That's dancing with danger. Kemba Walker left wide open, and he drills it for 3.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the 3-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Into the front court, it's Walker. His guys holding the big lead. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. To Marcus Smart. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. To Cantor. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
To Marcus Smart. Cruises inside for 2.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
With 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. And the Clippers have the rebound. George. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Kemba Walker. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Walker. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Walker. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
To Williams. And a pass stolen by Boston.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
To Walker. The pass set it all up.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Walker. To Marcus Smart. Good look that time, but off the mark. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
For 3, not getting, and a putback slam.
Oof. Really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Walker, the pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Tatum. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
First foul in the last 2 minutes. Entering the game.
Fires the 3. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I will be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams.